What's your worst sneaky link that ended with you meeting their mother? Let me tell you about the dumbest decision I've ever made. So I matched with this 24-year-old gym rat I met on Hinge, and we wanted to do a sneaky link. He was home visiting for the weekend from college, and my roommate doesn't allow men in our apartment, so he ordered me an Uber to his house. But once I'm there, he tells me his parents are light sleepers, so his house was off limits. Then he suggested we hang out in his car instead. I'm thinking, okay, a little trashy, but I've done way worse. Then he points at his car, and I enter fight or flight mode. His car is a white minivan, blacked out windows, parked at the end of his street. The red flags are everywhere. But he was fine shit, and I was ovulating, so I walked by happy self over there and climbed into the back of the van like I had the survival instincts of Hamburger. At first, it didn't seem so bad. He had the back of the van set up all cute. Blankets, fairy lights, a little speaker. It was giving he put in effort, so I started to relax a little. Then he handed me these big noise-canceling headphones and told me to put them on. I asked why, and he said, I made a playlist for us. It sets the vibe. Okay, corny, but sweet. I put them on. The playlist was the opposite of sweet. It was Freaky Drake and G Herbo music blasting at almost full audio. A typical sex playlist, yet aggressive. I almost took them off, but he quickly touched my hands and put them back on my head. Just trust me, baby girl. Here's when it got more suspicious. He wasn't wearing headphones. I pulled one side off and said, are you not gonna listen too? He shook his head and said, I want to focus on you. That sounds romantic on paper, but in a white van with G Herbo in my ear, it sounds freaking weird. I tried to ignore the weird feeling in my gut, but then I noticed him looking at the rearview mirror. Not once, not twice. Like every 5 minutes, he'd glance up and do this little motion with his head, almost like a nod to someone or something. I asked, what do you keep looking at? He said, nothing babe, it's just a reflex, trying to make sure we're safe. I tried to look back, but he'd adjust my head back to look at him. Don't look over there. I tried to sit up to grab my phone to check how much Uber prices are to go home, but it was by the front seat. I went to grab it, but he grabbed my arm, firmly. You don't need your phone right now, he said. Just be here with me. I laughed nervously and said, I just wanted to check the time. He said, I'll tell you the time. I'm immediately grossed out. Why are you being weird right now? Like you're going to kidnap me or something, LOL. His face dropped like he was guilty. No, not quite. Okay, then like what? That is the moment I realized I need to leave this van right now. He's trying to cut out my hearing. He won't let me see the front of the van. He keeps signaling to someone or something. Yeah, I think I'm going to go home actually. He quickly tries to calm me down, but I take off the headphones anyway. That's when I heard it. A quiet giggle. The giggle isn't from the headphones or from him, but from someone else inside the van. I froze. Who is that? He didn't answer. I kicked him and crawled toward the front of the van. What I saw made my stomach drop.